All right, welcome to our Facebook Live. It's Sam here with Affluence Real Estate Group. I trust everybody's doing well, enjoying the beautiful weather. So today we're going to chat really quickly about the importance of a home anniversary CMA or comparative market analysis. Why is it important? What is home equity? What you should consider, how to really easily calculate it. What does it mean when we talk about loan to value? That's actually is very, very well important. And some of the 2 or 3 things you have to consider when you're making an offer on a property. So we're going to talk about those today real quick. If you have questions and you'd like also our complimentary gift template on making an offer and things you need to know, then just send us a message and you can also book an appointment with us for any specific questions, and then we'll make sure you get a copy of that free resource. All right, so home analysis, home market analysis, complimentary of the importance of a complementary market analysis. So what's important about that is you need to know the kind of equity that you have in your home, obviously, and equity is calculated by the value of the home minus the mortgage balance. Now you obviously go into your website. You can create a spreadsheet with all your logins, Lendwise or whatever you're with. If you have specific questions, we can certainly connect you with a mortgage broker. This will allow you to see, okay, if we determine your market analysis based on what the market is telling your home is worth, so what a buyer is willing to pay versus what an appraisal will be, that might be a little bit different. Appraisers have the different concepts of value. Sometimes they look at area, is the area appreciating, the value, how old is the building, things like that. We will look at condition, we will look at area, and we'll do another video on market analysis. If you have questions, please let me know, as well as if you'd like a customary market analysis. All our clients do get an annual market analysis report. This could help for your taxes. This could help if you sold a property and you'd like to understand. Also link our YouTube page below. So if you sold a property, you should understand, what your home is worth, and things of that nature. It also could help with calculating equity, like we said, subtracting them. Now, you could also do it if you were doing renovations. If you say you're pulling up some equity to do a deck, do a pool, do a fence, do something like that nature. Maybe you qualify and you'd like to home equity line of credit. That's something to consider as well. One thing our clients do is we always get their month and year of their mortgage renewal. And that way we can keep them in touch with our mortgage broker to make sure we know when your mortgage is renewing to get the best option, especially as Bank of Canada is changing things seemingly quite a bit lately. So that's how you calculate equity. And loan to value just means that, so let's say your home is worth $1 million, or let's just say, even number sake, $1 million. It's $1 million, and let's say it's 80% loan to value, 800,000. So usually you have to keep 20% in the home. So they'll offer, let's say, 80% loan to value. And again, if you have specific questions, please reach out. We can get a mortgage broker to answer these for you. If your mortgage balance is 400, then you would have 800 minus 400. You'd have access to equity of 400,000. So that is very important to know, how to access that, what that availability is, etc. As well as if you're making improvements to the home, to know if these improvements are really going to greatly improve the value, or if you're looking at using that to buy another investment property. We do have a video that we'll link below, which talks about using that equity as leverage to pay for your kids' education in full, more than the RESP, especially with increasing inflation and bank costs. It's very important to have a property, even for your kids. Now it's becoming a necessity, not even just a nice to have. So to have something there, even if they don't live in it right away, is quite going to safeguard you in the future as well. So making real estate a really good hedge against inflation. So we spoke about that, and then the few things you need to consider when making an offer. So one thing you need to consider is you should have your realtor. What we'll do is we typically, with our clients, we will book a market analysis. We'll make sure that we do a market analysis based on the area, the type of home, the square footage, the location, the age of the building or the property, and we'll come up with a rough idea. We also look at when the property sold. So if it did sell in a different market, we'll look at the average price point in March, for example, and how inventory has changed. In the next video, what I will do is I will show you a market update on where we at right now with prices, with inventory, and what that means for Kitchener-Waterloo or your specific area. Just remember that real estate is very neighborhood specific and very hyper local. So if you do hear news on real estate market price is going to crash, etc., remember these are more generalized, and they usually are getting fear into people to either some form of another, more of a generalized news. So if you're looking at it from a market perspective, for example, we saw in 2017 when the market had a bit of a valley and people are buying less, the market did come back and the next valley was still more than the last valley. So it's important to realize that you're not able to really time the market. It's really how much time you have in the market and building that equity right away, whether you're moving in it, whether you're living as you're having an investment, or whether you're looking to use it as a retirement vehicle. So if you have questions, definitely reach out. If you like that free resource, let me know. We're happy to help anytime. Thanks a lot.